that all power law distributions tell you that a very small number of people are going to make all the gains, because money really is a game that you can win and lose.
Yeah.
And so in any game where you can win and lose, you're going to have people that are better at it than others, and they're going to collect all the resources, and you're going to get a very terrifying thing that happens, which is the divide between the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah.
And there is, I don't know if it's called a law, but this thing called the Gini coefficient. And when the Gini coefficient, meaning the ratio of poor to wealthy, when that divide gets too big, you will almost certainly have war, a revolution.
Yeah.
Blood is going to be shed, is the punchline, and so you're going
It's
to
unsustainable.
redistribute.
Yeah.
It's unsustainable. You just there will need to be a re-equalization of that playing field, otherwise just all bad. And so you get this sort of grand debt cycle. You can read Ray Dalio for a breakdown of that. It's probably outside the scope of this interview, but just know, everybody, that history moves in. It's not an exact circle, but man, is it close. There are things that make it just so predictable, because the human mind works in a certain way, and therefore history and the future are going to rhyme. There's going to be a lot of similarities. Okay, so capitalism, deeply flawed system. So you
morally flawed. I wouldn't say financially flawed. I would say morally, and which then has an impact on psychology. I think moral failure leads to psychological failure.